It's Friday. We made it. The last day of February. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow is March 1st. And on the 3rd is my baby's 27th birthday. I'm so excited. Come, let's have a Friday, a fabulous Friday Lexi Talk. Happy Friday, my beautiful friend. Yappy and I are here. We made it to 101 subscribers. Oh my gosh. I don't have any balloons or anything around me, but I'm so happy and so excited for everybody in this collective, in this community, and all the people who have pushed for me to get over 100. We had 102. We lost somebody. I don't know. Maybe it was a bot. But we're at 101 holding. So please, please, please like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, we want to build this community and this collective. I am so excited. I'm so excited. And if you're new here, my name is Alexis. My friends call me Lexi. My family call me Lex, which none of them are here. They are not watching this. And my friends here also call me Sexi Lexi, and that's sexy with an I, because I am a part of the sexagenarian era, by the way. And if you don't know what that means, Google is your friend. And I have been coined by the Miss Beautiful Indigo Jaguar, aka Heather, Luscious Lexi. So we have the Soul Whisperer, who coins me, and Ange, who coined me Sexi Lexi. And then we have the incomparable Mr. Early Ritual, aka Tom, who switched it up to Sexy with an I Lexi. And then the beautiful Miss Heather, aka Indigo Jaguar, with Luscious Lexi. And I'm loving it all. I'm loving all the monikers because all of them are me. They're all me. So today I found this book that my beautiful, this says Booba. That's what we call each other, my daughter and I. She's Booba and I'm Booba. I'm Booba 1. She's Booba 2. And this was a birthday card from last year for my birthday, and it says, "Today is all about the smiles, the love, the enjoyment, and appreciation of a very special person." So beautiful. It's about delighting in who God made you to be and being so thankful for all you mean to me. Lots of love on your birthday. And there's a little quote, and it says, it's from Philippians 1:7. And it says, "You have a very special place in my heart." And she does have a special place in my heart, of course. And she signed this card. I don't think she'll mind me reading it. "I know this birthday didn't go exactly how we'd hoped it would be, but I love, value, and appreciate all you've done for me and our family. I promise to work even harder to be a better daughter and give you everything I can. I love you, Blanche." She calls me Blanche. We're both Blanche. "Happy sexy 60th. So, oh my goodness. I love this card so much. And when I found it this morning, it just put a smile on my face, you know? And what she means by this birthday not going as we planned, you know, for my 60th birthday, I wanted all the fanfare, you know, I wanted, excuse me, my face, I lubed up this morning. I'm lubing, I'm trying to get rid of this, you know, I do my gua sha, I do my exercises, but because I've lost so much weight, I have this turkey neck. I have the little gobble gobble here. So that may have to be surgically removed, and it will be, believe it. If it doesn't go away on its own, it will be removed. But what she meant by things not going, you know, as we had hoped or we had planned is, I just wanted so much fanfare for my 60th. And my daughter goes beyond, above and beyond every year for my birthday. You know, we do birthdays big here. And my mother was always a birthday person. My mother went sailing every year or she traveled. But most likely it was sailing because we lived in the Virgin Islands. And November 11th, it's beautiful. So she always went to Buck Island, beautiful Buck Island on St. Croix, most beautiful national park in my mind in the world. The water, the underwater trail, it's just absolutely fabulous and beautiful. And my mother did that every year for her birthday on November 11th. She did, and she loved it. And for my 60th birthday, I don't remember what my mother did for her 60th birthday. And I don't even know if I was there on her 60th because I was in New York, I think, during her 60th birthday. I can't remember. So I might have missed it, but I know it was something fabulous, you know, of course. There was nothing less than fabulosity going on with my mom, you know, and now with me and with my Zoe. But at first I wanted like a dinner and a party with all my besties from all over the country. So I wanted my bestie from St. Croix, my bestie from here in the country, my bestie from Wilmington, my bestie from California, my bestie from Florida. I wanted all of them here with me to celebrate my birthday. But of course we couldn't pull that off. So then I says, well, you know, I just really wanted it to be just me and Zoe, especially after the hard couple of previous years that we had losing my mom, and financially and everything was just not right. And so I just wanted it to be us two. And it was just us two. We had all this plan. We were going out to a fabulous luncheon. We were going to film it and do all kinds of things. And that would have probably been my pre-YouTube. You know, but as I always say, everything happens in divine timing, and that wasn't the time. And so we just stayed home and we had sushi. And to me, that was the most fabulous 60th birthday ever. I was here where I love in my home. I don't even know if I got dressed up that day. I can't even remember, because the dress that my daughter had bought me the year before, and that she bought me this beautiful pink, beautiful dress. And I think I gave it to her to wear. I think she wore that on my birthday. I don't know what I wore because I had lost so much weight and the dress didn't fit me anymore. And it was so pink and beautiful, a beautiful sundress. And so I think I wore some, I don't know what I wore. I'm sure I took pictures on my 60th birthday. So I'll have to flip through and maybe add them to the end of this video if I can find them. But so, you know, it turned out how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to just be she and I, you know, celebrating and, you know, yeah, and having sushi, which is what I love, and spending time with her. And we didn't have Mam yet. We didn't have any animals or anything at that time. It was just us. And it was fabulous. And I adored that time with her. I adored that time. You know, my 60th birthday. So it was beautiful. She got me this beautiful book, You Are Enough. I mean, she finds me the most fabulous things for my birthday. I haven't found her the most fabulous things at all since she was a child, probably on her birthday. She always gets me, you know what I mean? Always does. And in the inside cover it says, feed your faith and your fears will starve to death. Anonymous. I love that quote. And she wrote for me, I'm only going to read a little bit. She wrote, powerful ways you inspire me are, you are resilient and consistent. And that was my word for 2025. And I didn't even realize that she put it here. With everything that you do. I didn't read that right. Let me do it again. You are resilient and consistent with everything that you do. When you say you're going to do something, you set your mind and intentions to it. You do whatever it is flawlessly each and every time. And this is me. You know, I do everything, you know, flawlessly each and every time, like this YouTube channel of mine. To me, it's flawless. It's flawless. I took to this like a duck to water, and I am just so grateful. You know, I'm so grateful to all of you, you know, for showing up and showing out and getting me to over 101. Wait till we get to over 1,000. The party of all parties will commence here with my closest and dearest here on this platform, it will commence. And that's where we're headed. That's where we're headed. Today is a gift. That's why it's called The Present. Alice Morse Earl. I love that quote. You can do this. This book is just amazing. It's amazing. Let's see. Though we travel to find beautiful, we must carry it with us or we find it not. Ralph Waldo Emerson. I love that quote. And here's one more thing I'm going to read that Zoe wrote to me. The qualities I admire most in you are, no matter what is going on around us, you always see the glass half full and lead with love and positivity. You never let a bad day or situation get you down, and always pick yourself back up no matter what. And I love that. This is what I try to exude here with you. You know, I don't. You know, it's hard to, I just have to keep reading. I keep saying I'm going to stop, but I think my whole video is going to be this today. I just have to keep reading this. I am resilient, you know. I am consistent. I don't let things bother me. And when they do bother me, I have to center myself. I have to remove myself from the situation when I know that that energy is just going to deplete me. You know, yesterday, it was kind of a rough day because, of course, we're in between pay periods and different things. And there's nothing in this house that my daughter would like, you know, to eat. We have some food here, but nothing that she really likes. And so yesterday was a rough day for her because she's like, I just want to eat something. I just want my sushi. I want the things I like. And I said, I know you do. I'm like, and we're going to get them. You know, you'll have them, but it just won't be today. You know, and she was just very low and down all day. And I didn't know how to pick her up. I didn't know how to make it better. You know, the day before I made a beautiful seafood salad, which I forgot to film. And she ate it. She enjoyed it. I don't think it was her favorite. But she did ask for that, and I made it for her. I only cook things that she asked me for. Usually I cook for myself, and I let her fend for herself. At 27, she can definitely do that. Because when I cook, you know, as I told you all, excuse me, I cook, got like a frog in my throat. I cook, you know, that's one of my love languages is cooking. But when I cook and I make this elaborate meal or whatever, and then you don't like it, that just depletes me and it disappoints me, you know, so I don't do it anymore. You know what I mean? I just don't do it anymore. If somebody requests something that I know that they like and they like the way I prepare it, then I definitely will prepare it with love. But other than that, I don't. I only cook for myself these days. So she had a little bit of that yesterday, but it wasn't what she wanted, the leftovers, you know. And so today, you know, I think we will have sushi today. We'll try to brighten up the day and have some sushi today. I mean, after all, we got 101 subscribers yesterday, so we've got to do it big today. So I'm going to continue on. The strangest, most generous, and proudest of all virtues is true courage. Michel de Montaigne. I love that. The proudest of all virtues is courage. You know, it takes courage to come on here every day, to see you, to look at you, and to just exude, you know, this happiness that I have. And, you know, just to expose myself and put myself out here. You know, it takes a lot of courage to do this. You know what I mean? It's not for the faint. You know what I mean? Everybody can't do this. Everybody can't get on camera. You're talking basically to yourself. Now, you know, I'm so comfortable. I know that I'm talking to you, my beautiful friend, and you're watching. You know, and you're talking back to me. We're FaceTiming each other. Yappy. You know, and if you're new here, Yappy is my personal support chihuahua, and Yappy is always here with me to give me the courage and the guidance to come on. Yappy is so beautiful. She's sparkly and fabulous. You know, so that's why she's always here. I love Yappy, and I think we would be out of place if I didn't have her in frame. So that's why she's always here. And the next page says, may you always walk in sunshine. May you never want for more. And it's an Irish blessing. My beautiful Jackie, Jackie's Crystal Moon. I hope you know that one. May you always walk in sunshine. May you never want for more. I love that Irish blessing. I love that so much. Don't lose hope. When it gets darkest, the stars come out. And that's anonymous. And that is so true. You know, when it gets darkest, the stars come out and they just, you know, think of, you know, if you believe in angels, you know, think of the Archangel Metatron and all his power and light. It's just shining down on you, lifting you, giving you just hope, you know, lifting your energy up. Just think of that. Just think of that. And you can find so many Metatron videos here. I'll try to put one down below of Metatron so you all can see Metatron. I believe this is our 78th video today. Wow. Wow. And on Wednesday, March 5th, just a reminder, is going to be our 2-month anniversary back on this platform. I've been on this platform. April 1st will make 14 years. But 2 months since I've been consistently posting and committed to posting my authentic self every single day for the last 2 months. March 5th will make 2 months, and we're going to have a celebration for sure here. And definitely on March 5th, I want to do some Q&A, and we're going to have some question and answers. I've already gotten some beautiful questions. So please, please, I haven't put that in my other tabs, you know, because Facebook, the people on Facebook don't follow me here. Maybe 2 of them do. They don't follow me on this platform, and I'm not asking them to. You know, it's pointless. They do nothing that I ask. I asked, you know, if anybody could please, you know, do something for my beautiful Zoe for her birthday, you know, and they just don't. They don't share, or they don't anything. I asked them. I invited them all to my YouTube channel, and no. You know what I mean? So that I will not, I'm not focusing YouTube on that platform at all. You know, nothing at all. So I won't put down any question and answers there. I may or may not put some in my Instagram. So, you know, you can check there. But I do have TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I don't post on all of them as much now because now I'm committed to YouTube. So I'm mostly on YouTube several times a day posting. But I probably will do some, you know, maybe I'll do some posting on Instagram regarding our YouTube journey and especially our upcoming March 5th. So please, if you're new here, comment down below. First of all, comment down below anything you want to ask me or some thoughts that you may want me to talk about, my thoughts on something or question that you have, or just a comment or a compliment. You know, put it down below. And it doesn't always have to be for me. It could be for anybody here in the collective. So put it down below. And that's going to be our March 5th. I'm writing this down as I'm filming. Our March 5th 2-month anniversary episode. I'm so excited. So excited for that. So many things. I follow Sun and Soul, and she's big on TikTok, but she also has a big YouTube following, and she does readings every single day. She has her own decks and everything that she sells, and her own branding. I love her. She's got a house full of children, and they're all running around and animals and everything in the background, and they're like, mommy, mama, and you know, but she's doing her readings, and I love it. And every reading that she has, she does not use hashtags or anything like that. Every reading she has, I find, and just by chance a lot of times, and it's always something that resonates with me. Always something that resonates with me. The other day she did one, and it was all about August and Leo. She kept seeing Leo, which I am a Leo if you're new here. My birthday is August 9th. I'm an August Leo, and I was born in 1964. And yes, last year was my 60th birthday, and I have entered this. If you've had time, you've maybe Googled by now, but I am in my sexagenarian era, which means I am in my 60s. So if you didn't know that, now you know. And so I just love her readings, and not everything resonates, you know, but I love her readings, and I love the readings from Natija Onati. I love Onati's readings, and I always resonate with her. Every time I see her, I always resonate. Something of hers always resonates with me. And I know that we are getting ready to pop off here, and it's going to happen between the month of March, April. It could be June, but definitely August. Things are going to start really culminating. We're building to this point. We're building to our crescendo, you know, and I'm just so excited to see where things are coming. You know, I'm so positive. I'm already living in this dream. I'm already bathed in this sunlight, in this dream of mine, in this reality of me being just a most fabulous content creator, me speaking, doing my Lexi Talks to people, besides on this platform, but in other ways, in other places, meeting and greeting you all and getting to, you know, hug you and embrace you in person. Just, you know, my trip to Bora Bora, my trip to Paris, my trip to Cannes, to where my mother was, and to see the beautiful Anna. Anna's life 60 plus. She's a beautiful soul, and she's one of our collective here, you know. And I try to list down below certain people each video. Sometimes I list the same people because that's just what Spirit tells me to do. So please try to follow them, you know, and embrace them. Everything here is not for everybody, but I think that you will love some of the people, if not all of the people that I tag down below. Not all of them have YouTube station channels. Not all of them do. Some of them maybe only have one video. Some of them don't have any videos at all. But the ones that do, you know, give them a like and a follow, subscribe, you know, to them, a nice comment. You know, we're at the last day of our Each One Reach One here in February. I haven't decided yet what March is going to be. I've gotten some great suggestions, like a March Madness. Maybe we'll have motivational March. You know, I'm really trying to think of what we're going to do in March for our collective here. So I really want to do something. Here is another quote. Even the little daisy becomes a meadow, by Martin Luther. And I love this quote because that's what we are here, you know. We're the little daisy here, and we're getting ready to become a big meadow, a big sea of just beautiful, beautiful daisies, you know, beautiful flowers. That's what we're getting ready to become here in our collective and our community. And I'm so, so excited for that to happen for us, you know, because you all are coming with me no matter what happens here, no matter how this takes off, no matter what my journey is going to be henceforth after this. You all are here. You're locked in. You know, everybody who has gotten in on this ground floor, you're a real one, and you are locked in. You know, you're here in our little, you know, we're just little daisies right now, but we are just getting ready to blossom into the biggest meadow there is, you know, and I'm looking so forward. A single twig breaks, but the bundle of twigs is strong, and that's us, you know, and that is from Tecumseh. And yes, you know, a single twig does break. You know, I've had my moments of breaking, you know, but not anymore. Now, building this collective and this community, we are a bundle of twigs. We are a meadow full of daisies and a bundle of twigs, and nobody can break us. Nobody can break us, friend. Remember that. Nobody can break you. Nobody can break me. Nobody can break us. They just can't do it. You know, we are invincible here. They can't break us. You know, we're strong. We are strong. Here's another one that my baby wrote for me, and it says, the prompt is, I'm so proud of you for going back to school, I don't know, I can't, like, I'm having it, my eyes are bothering me this morning. Going back to school when you did and taking better care of your health. I know neither was easy, but I'm so proud seeing you achieve goal after goal. You inspire me to better myself. And that was from my beautiful booba that she wrote to me. And yeah, you know, I decided back in 2019 when I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance. And I was morbidly obese before that. And I had lost some weight a little bit. And then when I was diagnosed, I was 320 plus pounds. And I just always say 320 plus because I really kind of blocked that out. And I know it was over 321 pounds. I don't even know what it was actually. And that's what I put down when I got the LOUISE app, which is a free app, and you could pay. I've paid for it for a lifetime, but it is a free app. And you can go in, and I don't really plug in my meals and do that anymore. If I want to see my macros, I do plug it in just to see how much protein I'm getting and fiber in a day. But, you know, it gives you your calories for the day and all that kind of stuff. You plug in your meals. You can, you know, journal your meals, log them in, your weight. I log in my weight, and I log in my glucose numbers every day. And so, I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, I decided, well, going with what my booba said, you know, that I decided to take care of my health. And when I got that diagnosis, I'm like, yeah, this is not happening. And I was put on insulin, and that I just bawled. I was bawling, uncontrollably in the doctor's office. She thought I was a loon, of course. And I'm like, what do you mean, insulin? And I was like, oh my God, am I a type 1 diabetic? And she's like, no, you are type 2. But my A1C, if you're not familiar, you can Google all of this if you do not have diabetes and you don't understand what I'm saying. And maybe I'll put some blurbs down below, you know, if I remember. You know, I always say I'm going to put something down below, and I start running my mouth, and I forget. So anyway, I'm going to write myself a note. So your A1C is your blood numbers, how high the glucose is in your blood. And my A1C, when I was diagnosed, I was scheduled for surgery, which was a hysterectomy. And I had gone in for my pre-blood work and everything to the hospital and all my checkups and stuff to prepare me for the surgery the next day. And when I left the hospital, I went out to eat with my daughter, and I didn't feel well. I didn't feel sick as far as diabetes went. At least in my mind, I didn't think that's what it was. I know that I was having a hard time eating at that time. I was drinking like this, and everything I was drinking was soda. I was going to the bathroom like every probably 5 to 10 minutes. That is a clear sign of diabetes, you know, when you have to urinate every 5 to 10 minutes. And I had to do that. And I was drinking soda after soda after soda I was just a sodaholic, drinking not sugar-free, not diet, not zero, regular soda with like 26 or more grams of sugar in each one. And I was double fisting. Like I had these little cups, these little insulated cups, and I would say, oh, Zoe, can you fill up both my cups? And it was just ridiculous. You know, I was going through it. And I noticed during that time I couldn't eat any carbs. I loved bagels. I couldn't even finish half a bagel. I couldn't eat pizza at all. And I love pizza. I could not eat that at all. So it's I was doing all that. I was losing a couple pounds at the same time as I was doing all of the sugar. And I don't know what was going, you know, I guess that was my body telling me you're, you know, in crises. And so they called me back after I left the hospital, and they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, are you sitting down? I'm like, well, yeah, I just got to, and I'm going out to have lunch or brunch with my daughter. And they're like, your blood sugar was almost 600. And that is diabetic. You need to get into your doctor immediately. And I'm like, oh my God. So we went in and we ate, and I really couldn't eat. I couldn't even eat the food there. And we went to this breakfast place, and I forgot what it's called, Eggs Up Grill, I think, or something. And I couldn't even eat the food. And I ordered something sweet. I couldn't eat that. I couldn't, you know. And we left there. I called my doctor, and I think they had already called my doctor. And I got an appointment immediately for that following, I believe it was Monday. This was on, I think, a Friday, a Thursday or a Friday that they called me. And I got in for the Monday. So when we went in, you know, and she says, they took my blood sugar, they did everything, and she's like, you're type 2 diabetic, and you have to be on insulin. Your blood sugar is just way too high, and we have to get you down. And just giving you metformin, which is a medication used for type 2 diabetics, is not enough. We need to give you insulin. And I was like, oh my God. So I had to shoot myself in the stomach every day. And I started exercising. And at that point, I was over 300 pounds, so I couldn't stand. I had a walker that I would put my bathroom floor. I would put the walker on my bathroom floor, and I would stand there, and I would watch Leslie Sansome on YouTube, and I would do the steps a little bit. I knew nothing about really moving my arms that much. I would just move my legs. And I had my phone. I would put my phone on me. I had this apron I would put on if I didn't have anything with pockets. I would put my phone on me. And I had the pedometer app, and that would count my steps. You know, that would count my steps. And then I started doing it sitting in my bed, sitting on the side of my bed, just doing it. And I wasn't really moving my arms at all. But then I'm like, oh, if I move my arms, then I'm definitely going to, you know, I'm getting more steps because I'm pumping my arms. And I didn't have a watch then. I don't think I had my Apple Watch yet. I got it like a few months later. And so the only way I had to count my steps was with the pedometer app that was on my phone. And my daughter had it for years. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to get it and do it. And she used to try to do 10,000 steps a day, and I was not doing that. And when I first got my Apple Watch, I barely burnt like 100 calories a day. You know, I just wasn't into it. I wasn't doing it. But as my numbers started going down and I started losing weight, and I had these phone calls with a diabetic coach, 2 diabetic coaches every day. And that went on for maybe a couple months until my numbers started coming down. And they were fabulous. One was a female and one was a gentleman. And I talked to them every single day. And they were just absolutely fabulous, encouraging me to keep going. You know, it doesn't matter if I can't stand or do, just keep going, keep pushing myself. And I did. And I turned it around. You know what I mean? I still am a type 2 diabetic, but my A1C went from a 14 all the way down to, I think, a 5.4. So yeah, you know, I am managing this thing. I am managing it. I don't have a lot of sugar cravings anymore. I eat a lot of protein now, which helps to satiate me, so I'm not having those cravings, but I still am a sugar baby, and I still love sweets. And when I want something, I have it, but in moderation. And I drink a lot of water and do my steps and everything, so that helps. So I'm glad that, you know, she saw that I took the initiative to really turn things around and take care of myself. I didn't just, you know, not to be unkind, but to the, you know, as in the sperm donor and all of the other baby daddies that I mentioned in the video yesterday, who didn't take care of their health and just, you know, died in their sleep or what have you, when it could have been avoided and could have been prevented. You know, I am taking care of myself. I want to be here. I want to be here for quite some time. You know what I mean? And I have to take care of, we only have us. We only have one host, one temple, one, you know, place, which is our body. You know what I mean? And you got to get your mind right. And once you get your mind right and your mindset, you can conquer anything. You can conquer anything that is thrown at you. And I am conquering this, and I'm conquering this weight loss. And I am so proud of myself. And I want to do a series on that too. Once I get down, I'm still holding. Haven't gotten to 110 pounds yet. I'm at 108. So those 2 pounds are coming. You know, they're coming. They're coming. I feel them coming. And hopefully by next week, I'll be down out of the teens of the 200s. I'll be down into the 210s. And that's what I'm looking forward to, because then it'll just be a matter of time. I'm hoping that before the end of March, and you heard it here first, and I'm saying, because you know when I say something, I make it happen. I said we would have over 100 subscribers by the end of February. Today's the 28th. We made that happen. We made it happen. I am going to make this happen. By the end of March, as the Spirit, God is my witness, whoever you believe in out there, the Creator above, spirits and guides, I, angels and saints, my beautiful mother and my beautiful ancestors who are here on my shoulders, here with me, lifting me up every single day, I am going to be in Wonderland, whether that be 199, 198, or below. I am going to be there. And you heard it here first. And you know, I said it. I put it out in the universe, so I have to do it. So I am going to be there. And you all are coming along for the ride. You are definitely coming along for the ride. And the next thing it said, this is going to be a long video, longer than my usual. Usually it's about 30-something minutes. But I do want to read. I do want to read more of this book. So if you stayed this long here, let's see. Let's do an emoji. I don't know what I can find to put up on the screen, but let's do something. Anything, you know, a heart maybe, or you know, the hug emoji or anything. Put something down below. Put some stars or anything down below. Turn your face to the sun and the shadows fall behind you. Maori proverb. Oh, I just love that. And the sun is here. The sun is here with me. I just love it. Turn your face to the sun. Yes. Yes. And the shadows will fall behind you. Love that. Love that. It's just beautiful. This book, it just brings me joy, and that I found it today of all days after making 102 last night. It just, yeah. Find a way to be thankful for your troubles, and they can become your blessings. Anonymous. That is a beautiful quote. Find a way to be thankful for your troubles, and they can become your blessings. Isn't that beautiful? You know, and I think more people need to do that. We don't do that. We don't wake up thankful. You know, we are blessed every day. You know what I mean? Things happen. You know, we had the loss of my daughter's father this week on Monday. It's already been 5 days. We had no contact with him for me, it's been the last just a few years, because he did try to contact me probably maybe 6 or 7 years ago. And I blocked him. Because he wasn't trying to contact me to speak to his daughter or to say something nice. But, you know, even though that's happened, and I know his family is really grieving and going through it, I'm not grieving that loss. It was not a loss for me. I know it's a loss for my daughter in a way, because even though she had no relationship, that's still her dad. You know what I mean? And I know that she feels like she's half an orphan, you know, and that's hard. You know, I am an adult orphan because I lost my dad 27 years ago this July, and I lost my mom 4 years ago coming up on June 7th. And you feel that, you know, I feel that deeply, and I still feel it deeply, you know what I mean? But, you know, we have to count our troubles, be thankful for them every day. You know, when something happens to me and it's not what I want to happen to me, you know, something goes wrong, and I can feel my energy, and I'm just getting so upset, and I'm like, you know what, I have to say thank you. And I'm like, you know, thank you, dear Father, or, you know, thank you, Mother Goddess, thank you, you know, my angels and saints, thank you everybody for just letting me go through this. You know, I'm grateful, and I'm grateful that this is not going to linger, and I'm going to move on. You know what I mean? So yeah. Reflect upon your present blessings. of which every man has many. Not on your past misfortunes, of which all men have some. I love that. Reflect upon your present blessings. Love it. Love that. Oops. I love that. Because we all have many blessings. You know what I mean? Sure, we have some misfortunes, but our blessings way outweigh our misfortunes. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. Aristotle. Love that. I love Aristotle. We had to read Aristotle when I went back to school at 45. If you're new here, I went back to college at 45, and that's what my daughter was saying, that, she's proud of me for going back to school. And I went 6 years straight because I wanted my master's. And I still want my doctorate. And, on this platform that we're on, who knows? Maybe I'll get an honorary doctorate one day somewhere. I'll go somewhere and do my Lexi Talk at a college graduation, and I'll become an honorary doctorate. But I would like to still get my doctorate on my own. And so that's something that I'm looking forward to. Okay, and we'll do this one last one, and we'll wrap it up since we're going a little over. One moment that you encouraged me was, that's the prompt. And then Zoe wrote down her thoughts. I have to see if I can read this. When I wanted to start YouTube, you researched and now are into it too. So now it can be something fun that we both can do together. Also, when I decided I too wanted to better my health and lose weight, you never push me hard. What you're doing, onto me, and always uplift me on my journey. Right, because I never push too hard. That's what she said. I never push too hard. And I don't, because it's her journey. And I'm loving it for her, and she's doing it her way. And, I need to remind her of this. If you watched her video where she stopped doing 75 hard, and her name is Zoe, but her YouTube is at Taygeaux, Taygeaux. I have to remind her of this because, yes, it was something that we decided together. She says that it was hers, and I kind of hijacked it from her because I'm really good at it. And, as I said before, everything I do with fab and flair. You know what I mean? And I just can't help it. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. So I'm going to save the rest, and we'll finish the rest tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll finish. But I just love this book. I just love it. And on the back cover it says, the strangest, most generous, and proudest of all virtues is true courage. And I read that earlier. Michel de Montaigne, I believe it is. So yeah, this is just a beautiful, beautiful book. I'll see if I can find it and list it down below. It's nice to give to a loved one on their birthday, or any time. This book is good for any time. Somebody who's maybe moving away or something, it's good. Or somebody who's having a rough time and they think that they're not enough, but they are. We all are enough. We all are enough. So I'll end here. My beautiful souls, my beautiful friends. I know I haven't been, I feel like I'm just like really, I don't know, I've just been quiet. I haven't been my bubbly self this week. I guess with everything going on around me, you know what I mean? But I am still bubbly me. I'm very happy. There's nothing sad or anything. I know we haven't had many laughs. I usually laugh all through the video. Haven't had many laughs today, but I'm full. I'm so full of love. I'm so full of love for you. I love you plenty. And if you're new here, you don't know, but I do. And I see you, and I'm so grateful for you that you are here, that you're sharing my content and my platform, that you're using some of the things I do and say in your own videos. I see that too. And, I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful. I did not I don't think I wrote down last night my new subscribers. I'm not sure. I may have shouted them out in last night's good night video, but if not, we'll do a little shout out later, and I'll definitely shout out the ones who I can see, because a lot of times people are anonymous and it doesn't let me see who are my new subscribers. I have a beautiful new Miss Jen from Australia is here, and I love you so much, Jen. Oh, I hope to come and visit Australia one day. I have to tell you a secret though. Zoe probably won't come with me because she says the spiders in Australia are as big as people, so she's not coming. But I will come. I will come and visit Australia. Definitely. Definitely. And I know I have a couple of other subscribers, and I don't have it up on my, let me see. I don't think it's on. I have my old phone here, and I know I took pictures, but I don't know if the pictures saved to this, and they did not. They did not. Also, I have a picture. The sweatshirt that I'm wearing today, I don't know if I can find this for you at all. It's a hoodie, but the hoodie it's a Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and this was after she passed, and it was one of her quotes. Women belong in all places where decisions are being made. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And this was, of course, prior to our last election. Not this current one, but the one before. This is prior to that. And it says Ruth Bader Ginsburg, 1933 to 2020. Yes, just beautiful. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she was such a beautiful soul and a beautiful light. And she fought for us and for justice. And we need more people like her. And we need us women to be in every place. We belong everywhere, in every place. Believe that. Believe it. You belong everywhere. I belong everywhere. And our voices need to be heard. You know, whatever it is, we may not be on the same wavelength, but our voices still need to be heard. So I leave you with that. So, deuces, deuces, deuces from Yappy and I. And I just want to say I love you so much. Selena, looking for Selena. My beautiful essence of the moon, she texted me while I was filming, so I've got to go back and give her a beautiful good morning because she wished me good morning. I love you, Selena. Mi hermana. Buenos dias, mi hermana. And I will see you all on the next one. Love you. Plenty, plenty, plenty. And you are enough. You are enough. You hear me? You're enough.